Hello, welcome back to my channel, Mima's Crafts and Chaos. I'm Kimberly, and it is Froggy Friday, and we are going to do this cute. He's actually a toad, but toads and frogs, still amphibians, right? So, I want a painting, and I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I got me some colors out. This frog has, he has a collar on, and he has like a minus and an X in one eye and a minus in the other eye. So my plan is I want to, if I can, get black in the X and the minus, and then I want to do the inside of the eye gold. Then I want his body in here. I'm going to do this this dark green, this chrome powder from Let's Resin. I'm going to do it kind of in the spot, and then I'm going to take this chartreuse from Let's Resin, and it's just it says color lift. Is that what it says on it? Let me see under here. Oh, color shift, excuse me. Color shift mica powder in the chartreuse, and then I'm going to paint it over this green that I do, and it'll kind of like hopefully mix it in a little bit. And then around the edge of his body and in his feet, I want to do this chameleon powder olive. Probably do his collar in this Rolio. It's called Brownie. And then this is this pale gold is what I want to put in his eyes, and then my black. I might need to find, he's got like a tag. Might need to find a, maybe I'll get my silver or gold for his tag on his collar. His face, I'll probably just do a little bit of the green and a little bit of the chartreuse. I don't know. I'll have to see when I get there. But I'm going to get started on that. I'll put you on a fast forward because it's going to take a long time. So let me get everything else I need, and then we'll get going. Okay, here we go. Enjoy the music while I get painting. Okay, I had you on fast forward, and then I got a phone call, and then I forgot to put you back on. So I got my resin mixed up. This holds about approximately 8 ounces, and I'm gonna back it with a green. I've got this Rolio pigments, and this one is called Peptus green. I think that's what it is. So I'm going to mix that into my resin. And then I'm going to run it through my bubble chamber, vacuum chamber, whatever the heck you want to call that thing. And then we're going to get this poured. So always remember, when you're mixing mica powders, well, any pigment of any type really, you always want to scrape your sides really good. And with mica powders, you want to make sure that you're mixing it a lot. You don't want any of your powder to float to the surface, because whatever it'll actually fall down, so like it'll drop down. With this being already dusted, you probably wouldn't see it, but you still don't want to take the chance of any of your pigment powders dropping down, coming through. So just make sure you're scraping the sides, bottom, and stirring very good. I know, I stir in the heck out of it, but I just want to make sure all that pigment powder is mixed up in there and mixed up good. All right, I'm going to go run this through I'm actually going to dump this into 2 containers because this is kind of deep and I don't want it to start to cure. So I'll dump it into another container, get it into my vacuum chamber, and then I will be right back. Okay, this is all done. Run through the bubble chamber. I'm going to pour it in slow. I think I'm going to do it over my just want to make sure we don't have any bubbles in there. This is a pretty wide open, doesn't really have any really tiny things. The only places I could think is that minus and that plus and minus in his eyes. And when I was dusting it, I was having a hard time getting those, so I'll probably have to use like a paint pen or something to fill those in good. So make sure his little hind leggies get good and filled. His front legs here. Jiggly jiggly joo. Jeez, I think I made up way too much. Said it took 8 ounces, and that's what I made, but he took way less than 8 ounces. Definitely gonna have to find something else to throw it in. Yeah, not even close, because this has got almost 4 in it. Unless my measuring cups are off. Let's see. I need something, a stick or something. I got some little bubbles right there. See if we can get this to go into his toes good. I just don't know what I'm going to put green in. Don't know. All right. I think I will get him over on my heat map so he can start curing. And figure out what I'm going to put that in. I'll surprise you on the demold, and I will see you then. All right, our big froggy here is all cured up. So this one, I'm hoping it'll be okay. I didn't have enough to fill it completely, but it should still be okay. Looks like. So this one, he's just a cute little froglet, kind of laying down. He's got a ladybug right here on his leg. He's pretty cute, and he's not too bad when he's all fixed up. His bottom, since he wasn't, might fill that in with some UV resin just to make him stronger, especially his arm part right here. Just because it shrunk away, so it's really, really pokey and sharp. Then we got this little one. Not hard to get off, little dude. This is the first time pouring him. They haven't done him yet, so I've seen a lot of other Froggy Friday participants do him, and he's cute too. Got a lot of overfill on him. Not too bad though. It's easy to come off. Not sharp or anything. I mean, it's not real thick over pour. But anyway, he's pretty cute. Tiny little frog. And this is a turtle. He's not that cute. I thought he would be cuter. I've poured him once, and he wasn't very fun. I didn't think. I mean, he's got a good shell and stuff, but he actually came out better this time than he did the first time I poured him. But look, he's wearing a baseball cap backwards. You guys see that? How he's wearing his baseball cap backwards. But he's not bad. All right. I'm kind of scared to see him. I've never painted a full mold like this where I did everything. In everything in a different color, you know. So I'm kind of scared to see. I hope he turned out cute. Okay, are we ready? Oh, he did turn out cute. He's not bad at all. I was kind of worried about going around his eyes with darker, but I think it helped. He's not bad. I will fix his eyes because, like I was telling you, I had a hard time getting that painted in there. And he's got his little collar on because he's a bullfrog, you know. Oh, he's cute. Actually, he's a toad, but whatever. Same thing. This is what we had when we were kids, was toads. There wasn't very many frogs around here. We had more toads than frogs. We used to go down, we had a pond. I'm sure it's still there. It's just been years since I've been there, but we had a pond not too far from where I live, and we would go down and get the pollywogs, tadpoles. Everybody called them different. We called them pollywogs. Anyway, and then we would raise up our own toads. It was kind of fun. But anyway, let's get him fixed up. See what we can do to make him cute. We're just going to use markers I don't always use markers, but this time I think we will. Let's see. I know I have a black one in here somewhere. Is it this one? Yeah. So with these pins, you want to make sure you got that little ball in there. You got to shake your liquid up in there. Make sure it's all shaken up, kind of like your alcohol inks that need to be, that have like metallics or whatever. You have to shake them up too. You can poke these down as often as you want, but if your stuff isn't shaken up, then it's not gonna work very well. So let's see if we can make his eyes look better. See if I can do this. This is another reason why I don't like to use markers, because I'm not very steady-handed. And I end up wiping off more than I put on. He is a matte mold, so if you don't like matte mold, you won't want to find him. I actually found him on Temu. His bottom is sharp. You definitely fix his bottom. His little toes and stuff are pretty sharp. But one little spot right there that I didn't get wiped off good around his collar. Oh, and right there. But not too bad for my first time painting a mold like that. So let's go. Got these. These are actually nail. They're for nail art. Sell a nail art pen. But they've got a really fine end, so that's why I like them. If I'm going to do anything small, I like them for that. And that black is coming out really heavy. Like the tip is leaking or something. Wipe some of that off and see if that helps. Gonna work in his mouth though. Oh, there we go. Something in his lip right there. Dang it. I know I have some alcohol out here. Messed his lips up. Oh my gosh. That black. Well, looky there. We filled his lip in by doing that. That's too funny. wiped it off and his lip was filled in. That was pretty good. Maybe we'll try to fix his, I don't know if we can or not, even fix that. A brown here, let's see. Ooh, this one hasn't been used for a while. I can get this loosened up in here. Ooh, it's not going to loosen up. Dang. There we go. Especially since that was kind of froze up, you really want to make sure you shake that good. Now these pins are from Let's Resin. They're acrylic paint pins, paint markers, whatever. And they've got two ends. They've got the pointy end and then that end. I haven't even used that end on this one. Ooh. Maybe I won't like that color brown. Let's just do it a little bit right here and see. Might look a little different, dried. Yeah, I don't like that brown. Not at all. I liked it, the dark brown that I did it. So maybe we won't even, oh man, I just messed his lips up. My gosh. This is another reason why I don't mess with markers. Because I can't wait, and then I stick my fingers in everything. Doesn't seem to ruin his lips though. Paint stays in his lips when I wipe it off, so we're good that way. So maybe we'll just leave him alone. Just do his eyes like that. Them are definitely different eyes with the X and the minus in there. But there's that dude. Geez, I don't even know where to begin to. His eyes are so tiny. I don't know if I even want to mess with them. Like I said, I don't really like him anyway. He's not, I don't know. I was really disappointed in him when I got him. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Pretty cute. It's not a bad little frog. Kind of cutens it up with the ladybug on its leg. So anyway, so there is our Froggy Friday. We ended up with 3 frogs instead of 1. And I know, a turtle, but can't help that. And I would do something to him, but I just don't know. His eyes are teeny tiny, and they're, you know, they've shaped them like a human's eyes instead of just round. And then his mouth is kind of weird. And I just don't know what I don't really, like I said, I was really disappointed in this mold. I don't really like him. He's not that cute. His shell is really fun. He's got a nice shell, but other than that, I don't like his head. I thought he'd be cute since he's wearing a baseball cap, but I don't really like him. But anyway, we love our big toad. He's so cute. So, all right, guys. So, if you like my videos, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Comments help. Liking helps for sure. Doesn't cost you anything, and it helps my channel immensely. So, if you could do those things for me and like and comment, and make sure you subscribe. And once again, don't forget, always, always embrace your chaos. Love you guys. Bye.